everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing this little, I don't know, bag box. I don't know, I saw this on Pinterest and I tried to figure it out. It was like a German girl that had done the instructions, so I was trying to figure it out, and I think this is called, I don't know, someone tell me, is it a bag in a box or something? I don't know. It has a little box on the bottom, and I just figured out my own dimensions for it. I thought it'd be a super cute friend gift, and I've been dying to use this daisy paper. This is from our Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper stack, and this is our Delightful Daisy or Daisy Delight Bundle that I'm using with this one, and it is back in stock for those of you who've been wanting it. You need to hurry and grab it because I think it's sold out a couple times. But anyway, isn't that paper beautiful? I just love it. So I wanted to share this today. If any of you know what this is called, if it has a name even, I don't know. I've seen some that, and I've really never watched the videos for it, but I think they're called a bag in a box or something like that. But tell me if that's what it is, if you know. Anyway, this is what I'm sharing today. I thought it was super adorable, so I wanted to share this one with you. So let's go ahead and get started with this. And what you're going to need is, I'm using the thick Whisper White because I found this really gives a really good base to the box because it's so thick. And this piece is 3 by 3. So you're going to need a piece of 3 by 3. And then this is the Designer's Series paper, which I already told you about, which is the Delightful Daisy. This is the one that has, and it does coordinate with our Daisy Delight Bundle. So it has such pretty papers in here. This would even be adorable for this one too. And then you can just make a white daisy with a little yellow center. It's really pretty, but I love this. It looks like it's painted on there. It's so pretty, and I've really wanted to use this. I couldn't figure out how to use it on a card, which I'm still working on that because I just love it. So this piece is 8 3/4 by 6. So that's what we're going to need for this, and it really goes together rather simply. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to bring everything out here and score everything at the same time. So for this piece here, you're only going to score it at 1/2 inch. So that's all you have to do on that one. So this is the longer side. This is the 8 3/4. Just score that at 1/2 inch. And then for the little 3 by 3 square, you're going to score this at 1/2 inch all the way around. If you want it to have like a bigger base, you can always make the square bigger, but then you have to make the paper bigger. But it's quite easy to figure out. So that is that. And then we are going to just cut up on our little square. We're just going to make a little box for the bottom of this. So I'm just cutting up each one of these. Just taking a little bit of a V out of there. It just helps this to fold up a little bit better. And this box, you know, you're only going to see the bottom part unless you open it up and look inside. So let's sharpen these because this is an important part of this box. You want it to be really square. And then and you probably want to use your fast fuse or tear and tape. I'm just going to use the fast fuse for the video. So I'm just going to put a little bit on each corner here. Try not to rip this while I'm doing it. This adhesive's really strong. And then we're just going to form a little bottom for the box. Make sure it's really square. You line up your corners. I'll be making a lot more of these. They're so cute. Alright, so now on this piece, we are going to fold that over like that. And first thing I'm going to do is, let me think here a minute. This is going to go, okay, what I want to do is put adhesive on this side of the, I'm going to use my tear and tape. On the outside, you want to put your adhesive. This way you can see where I'm putting it. And then you want to run it on the bottom. Woo! See how sticky this is? Then you want to run it all the way along the bottom edge. What's so great about the tear and tape is it's so easy to tear. So let me grab my little pointer here. We're going to first put the bottom part on. So we're going to line this up, and this little flap right here is going to go around the edge. So you're not going to put that down. You're going to leave that piece loose, but you're going to line up the bottom. See how I have it lined up really nice along the edge? And then just roll your paper up and make sure that your edge is right at the bottom there. This is perfect for this tear and tape. It's such strong adhesive. It holds this really, really well. And then just bring it all the way around. And then we are going to, oh, look what I did. I wanted this on the opposite side. Look at that. I messed it up. I knew I was going to do that, but let's do this a little bit different then. I'm going to pull this piece up here. I messed it up. I was supposed to put this on the, actually you could do it either way. You could fold it inside and have this on the outside. Either way is going to work. Just remember, if you have the adhesive on the outside, you want, so just make sure that's lined up on the edge, like that. So if you put the adhesive on the wrong side like I did, and I think it actually looks better on the inside, and then just line this up, go up the edge. It'll work either way. So if you mess up, it'll work either way. But you can't even see the seam when it's behind it like this. I actually like it better on this side. So if I were you, I would do it just like this. Just remember that you have this edge here to deal with, and you want to make sure it's on the inside there. So it's going to look like that. You see, you can't even see the seam there. I really like that. The other way you can see where it lined up. So then the next thing I'm going to do, that's the back. I'm going to squeeze this together like that and just fold it over like that. Let me see how much that is. About a ½ inch, just like that. Then I'm going to just take a regular hole punch, because I found this one will go through, or if you have a crocodile, use that one. I didn't have mine handy, so. And then just punch in the center all the way through, so you have your little hole. And then I'm going to grab my crushed curry, and this is our new mini chevron. I love this ribbon. And I'm going to just measure kind of with my fingers here, and it is like 12 inches. I'm just going to cut a little here, and then I'm going to put this through like this. Keep it folded in half, and then you're going to bring these through just like that. And look how cute that looks. I really got this idea from that girl that I was watching, so I thought it was really cute. And you don't need 12 inches. I'm going to have to waste some of this. I hate that, because you don't want them that long. And I kind of did them uneven, like one a little bit longer. So that's about all you need on it. So let me see, I'm doing this all the time here lately. So that's 2.5, and that's 2 3/4. So I just say maybe take away 5 inches. So you don't need quite that much. So what did I say it was? So you need only about 7 inches. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to set this aside just for a minute, and I'm going to get my Delight. I want to keep saying Delightful Dijon, but it's Daffodil Delight. Boy, I can't think today. My brain is just, I'm so tired because it's really later in the evening. I usually do these early, but you know, I just haven't had the time. I'm doing a lot of running around visiting my mom, and oh my goodness, trying to get things done at the house. So it's been crazy. Anyway, I am using some crumb cake, and I'm going to stamp 2 of these. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this without messing up. Alright, so these 2, we're going to use our Daisy Punch. This comes as part of the bundle. And here's the stamp set that goes with it, the Daisy Delight. And there's the big daisy. And then we're going to just use the punch, and we're going to punch these 2 out, just line it up. Love that we're getting punches back. It makes it super quick and easy. And I love this daisy punch. It's really, really been popular. Okay, so then I just used a glue dot to hook them together, connect them here, and just off center that so it looks like a daisy. Off center your petals. And I also did grab some crushed curry and my aqua painter, and I wanted to add a little bit of depth to it, so I just went over some of the leaves like this with my crushed curry, and it gave it a lot more dimension. I really like the way it turned out that way. So you don't have to get really picky. You could just put it where you like, but it does add some dimension to it. You can just do the centers if you want, but I thought I'd run it up through the whole leaf. Alright, so that's it. And then I'm going to stamp Old Olive on a piece of Old Olive. I'm going to stamp the little center of the flower. So where is it? There it is. And I'm using my 1/2 inch circle punch. Yeah, 1/2 inch. I'm just going to punch that center out. I'm going to use a dimensional to pop it up. Oops, those are all gone. I need a full one. So just pop that up in the center. And then I did take my bone folder and kind of curve these up a little bit. And it's damp because I just used water on it, so it'll stay once you curl it. But you don't have to curl them all, just curl like every other one or so. It really makes it come to life. Okay, so that's that. So we'll bring our bag back in. I'm going to use glue dots to attach this to the bow, the knot right here. So I'm going to use a couple. And I'm going to just attach it to the knot part right there. And then I'm going to use some Whisper White. And we're going to stamp the sentiment. And I'm using this Thoughtful Banners. And I'm just using the thank you and this little border. So I had a piece out here of scrap, because that's all you need for this. But of course, I don't know what happened to it. It's one of those days today. So I just did the border first, and then the thank you. And I did it towards the end of this because that's the part that's actually going to show. And then we have a classic label. This took over our other, now I can't even remember the name of it, of course. But it was similar to this one. It had rounded corners. This is our newest one. And then I'm going to add another glue dot to the end of that. And then we're going to add it under here, right on the ribbon. And that's it. Isn't that adorable? I really love these. I'm going to definitely be making more. I don't know. I think these would be really cute at Christmas to put Christmas candy and stuff in. I really like this. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm sorry for all the mistakes. I'm just really tired. It's been a long day. And if you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and shop from my blog. And I hope everyone has a beautiful day. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.